Coming up on Just Press Play,
It's tea for the week. Some of you guys behind a Walmart.
gay hookup etiquette,
Oh, damn. So the bottom trying to run off with all the food.
plus advice for a first-timer.
So definitely don't offer him any water. That's getting off task.
And a PSA from your local coat check girl.
The girls are getting dug out, down, railed, and discarded.
We've got news,
The discrimination case doesn't outweigh their religious freedom.
hot takes,
All sex before marriage is already sinful.
I don't blame President Trump. I love him.
Oxymoron, idiot.
and pop culture.
Sydney Sweeney, God, you're an idiot.
All that and more coming up on Just Press Play with Ell and Trey.
Yesterday was Destiny's Child's 25th anniversary of Survivor, their album.
I'm a survivor.
That was my first CD. Independent Woman. That's what turned me gay. That's what
Who
turned
got
me
it?
gay.
Who got that for you?
My parents, they gave me free range, honey. I was a latchkey kid. They was like, here's $20. Have fun. Don't steal nothing in Walmart.
I was one of those burn the CD girls.
Oh.
I was putting viruses on my my family computer. I mean, they had all kind of stuff on LimeWire, including smut. And
You used to download smut from LimeWire?
it wasn't just me, you know, my cousin used to come over.
How old were you?
And one day he saw it.
Was it the family computer?
It was. And I'm sitting there like,
What was it going through your mind when you were down?
what do I say?
It was an accident. It was an accident.
Oh, gay like girls.
Yeah.
Gay like girls.
Wow.
Shout out our producer, Danilo. None of this would work without him.
It's tea for the week. It's tea for the week.
Tea from 2 weeks ago because the girls really, first of all, I don't want to do too much explaining. If
I
you
love it
didn't
when you
get it,
explain, honey.
You didn't get it.
If someone is coming to my place to hook up
Yeah.
and they get to asking for a glass of water, baby, why are you thirsty? You should have came, hydrated.
You wild. You
Like-
wild for that, bitch.
Like,
And there's no explaining that I could do to make you get it, honey. I'm just going to read some of my favorite comments. Wow,
Yeah.
he's a monster. LOL. Collective. Yuck. First, it starts with water. Next thing you know, they asking for a kidney.
No, because you know what? For everyone to associate that you were toxic because you were unsure about giving girls water. Some of you guys behind a Walmart. You can't host? You can't host? Why you can't host?
Why nobody can come over?
Why nobody can come over where you live at?
Yeah. Does your wife not know?
Yeah. So while you're not giving the girls water, some of the girls aren't giving the girls a bed.
I have new tea this week.
New tea for the week. New tea for the week.
I'm at the man's place, post hookup, putting my clothes on. And he like,
What time was it? Slow down.
Savannah, slow down.
it don't matter.
Okay.
It was maybe like 8 o'clock. He offers to buy me dinner. And I had an interview to prepare for the next day. He was like, okay, why don't we order it? We'll pick it up and we'll go our separate ways.
Okay.
So we on the couch on his phone ordering Chinese food.
Yes.
They got a 2-for-1 special. He says, I usually get the 2-for-1. I ordered the 2-for-1 because he encouraged me to get the 2-for-1.
Okay.
So we at the Chinese spot. Boom. Pick up the food. He starts divvying it up.
Okay.
He pulls out another bag that he brought from home.
Did you not? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And he puts one chicken and rice in my bag. And then, well, it was nice meeting you. And I'm like, I'm not going to tell you what I did. What would you have done?
Here's where we went wrong. He said, I want to buy you dinner.
We're getting into semantics here, honey.
I think that you should have had the buy one,
And the get one.
and the get one.
And the get one. How you going to try and take my get one?
In this situation, were you the glove or were you the love?
Was I the glove or was I the glove?
Were you the glove or were you the love?
I was giving the loving. If you want to.
All right. Oh, damn. So the bottom trying to run off with all the food.
I know. And I kid you not. I don't want to do too much. He was tall. He was a large man, you
So he
know.
been starving
He
himself
probably
all
been
day.
starving all day. He was like, "Here's my little third thing." Like,
Yeah, and you're supposed to offer as the top.
what you
You
mean?
let him offer, and then you got mad about the food. And
I didn't get mad about it. I was just confused. Like, I was like, wait, was I in the wrong?
And that's our cue to move on with our next segment. We'll be right back with more
Damn,
Just Press
Gypsy.
Play. Marry, kill. The man you denied water.
Yeah.
The man that denied you Chinese food. Chrissy Noam's husband. Here's my tea for the week, and I want you to chime in on this, and I want y'all to chime in on this, okay? Do you get your chop shaved, waxed, sugar nared?
None of the above. Okay, so you know what? My chop. You want to talk about my chop? We're talking.
Yes.
Yeah, just some clippers to trim it up. You know, when it gets a little unruly.
Okay, cute. Fine. I'm not going. There's not too much to go into on that. I went to the Sugared Duck. The experience is great. I got sugared.
You got sugared.
Sugared.
Sounds gay.
It was gay, honey.
I'm in.
Sugar in my tank, but also sugared. The removal of the hair around your
Sounds painful though.
it wasn't painful.
I don't even bother removing any of that hair anymore because when it gets to growing back in, game over. Itchy,
Ain't no one like you.
painful.
Yeah. No, and
over it.
and you know when I really noticed it too is when I was riding one of those city bikes. When it be
Yes.
it be when it
A
be
hot day in the summer.
when it be gripping on your
yes.
lips. It be gripping like it be gripping on those lips, honey. Anyways, a shout out to the Sugared Duck. That's our sponsor of this episode. I had a great experience. If you're looking for any type of body treatment, the Sugared Duck is a great place to go. That's part of my tea of the week. I got my coochie reupholstered.
Sugar coochie gang gang.
Sugar coochie gang, 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 gang. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ride a bum 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 bum. Hi everyone, I'm your local coat check girl. You don't know where I work because I don't want you to. I just want to just give a PSA that hookup culture is lovely. As a coat check girl, I've had the honor, privilege, and opportunity to work right next to you as you're getting plowed on your knees in a place that smells like piss and grits. And I just want to remind you that this place is an opportunity for a lot of gays to get their freak on. So let's be mindful of all of our sidebar talk and our banter. Because we don't want the girls that are getting dug out, dick down, railed, and fucking discarded to feel uncomfortable. And that is some tea and some notes from your weekend coat check girl. MAGA influencer goes up to two gay dads living in WeHo, just mind their own business, and decides to target them.
So, have you ever heard about the statistics coming out that gay men are statistically much more likely to commit child molestation?
No.
You've never heard about that before?
Crazy, yeah, no.
Yeah, don't you think it's weird that you guys have a child, but neither of you are a woman?
No.
We are asking you to leave. Hey.
MAGA's biggest, one of their pillars on life, and the reason for being MAGA is pro-choice, or not pro-choice, actually, pro-life. How are you pro-life? But then when you look at children that are just trying to be raised by loving parents, not be supportive.
Yeah. These people too fake this innocence where I'm just asking questions. How is this harassment? All these people know better. I kind of feel like that's a theme.
Yeah.
You are being hateful.
It's
a lot of times don't even believe any set of core actual values. Like conservatism is a sham.
A sham.
So MAGA is what you are.
Yeah.
Stand up in it and don't leave me out of it. You can be homophobic
Just
in your own house.
I'm a part of a cult. I'm a part of a cult. And my cult is going to berate you and make you feel less than, but also we're weird as shit too, bitch.
I feel like the greatest justice was if they got a clean hit. You know?
Yeah.
We always try to act like we as humans are not violent people. That is how things to this day are solved. All the violence. So that is not separated from a mother talking shit, getting his shit rocked.
In front of my baby.
With my baby in hand.
And my baby in my man. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna survive.
I don't know what. You know what? Do you know the words?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you know the words?
Say 'em.
The Supreme Court, girl, are you gonna let the gay people's kids learn or not? In Colorado, there's this program that allows parents to send, their kindergartners?
Yeah.
Preschoolers. Preschool to any preschool.
Yeah.
And so there's a Catholic school that's basically saying, like, we want the money that you'll pay us to have these kids, but not if they're gay.
No, not
if their parents are same sex.
Same sex, trans,
Not
anything
those
that's
kids.
LGBTQ plus.
Right.
Yeah. Do you want the money or not?
Are you right? Are your beliefs really so strong against other human beings that you don't even want the money?
Where is the rule that says if I'm nice to other gay people, trans people, if I treat them with respect and human decency, I'm not going to get into heaven? Where is the rule that says that, like, I need to create laws, I need to worry about all this nonsensical shit?
In Colorado specifically, they had a case like this before with a wedding cake maker and a gay couple. So, and they ruled in favor of the religious institution, saying that it doesn't, the discrimination case doesn't outweigh their religious freedom.
I've worked in many kids settings where I was either a sexual health educator from a outside organization, or my last job where I literally taught nutrition. But I had a privilege to hearing these kids' conversation. The things that they're getting from social media, from school, from other kids, you're not shielding your kids from much. So to want to stop other kids from getting an education just because of who their parents are.
They said, you ain't got to not get an education. You just can't get an education here.
If you would like to take a little minute to like, comment, subscribe, share. The biggest thing is to subscribe, share, comment, and like. All the things I just said, that'd be greatly appreciated from both of us here, because we're going to start a fundraiser really soon, and this is the beginning, right? Just your viewership and your dedication. So we appreciate you so much. Thanks for watching Just Press Play with Ell
and Trey. He the Hell's Kitchen and I'm the Harlem. Guess who's the top and which one's
the bottom? But I'm not gonna act up because it's past my 15.
You're
but
15 what?
My 15 minutes as a star on this show. I am the servant of 15 minutes.
She's trying to renegotiate a contract.
I'm trying to renegotiate the contract, girl. Now Have a Real HR is leaving us out to our own devices, and I just want to cause drama because I can't.
I don't think drinking on the job though was one of the things we discussed.
Who was drinking on the job? I'm not drinking on the job.
I wasn't supposed to be in this meeting.
So we have Caitlyn Jenner.
Passport. I had to get it renewed. I sent it back. Comes back gender marker M. So I fill out all the proper forms. I'm not calling anybody. I'm not calling the president. I got his personal cell number. This is a safety factor, okay? I can't travel internationally anymore. So it really creates a big problem. I don't blame President Trump. I love him. But for a lot of people, this is a huge issue. I have not talked to the president. I haven't heard from him. He's kind of busy right now.
Kind of fucked up that you have an opportunity to giggle about having the president's number and knowing him so well and talking to the Secret Service. Girl, you sound like a pick-me. And at your age, it's never going to be picked. It's just a number that's never going to hit the Powerball. They've never seen that number, and they've never going to see that letter. That letter you sent to the president, girl, if he cared, he would have called. Okay? And you went on a show with a fucking person that don't give a fuck about you, and then talk about it's a big problem from a lot of people. You can't even say other trans people like me. You can't acknowledge the fact that you're a trans person. You're so disemboweled and so into a la-la land with all your money that the main priority focus is that you can't private jet fly to another country, use your passport. What about the trans people that can't take the fucking train? Fuck a passport. Some people can't travel in Oklahoma. The stories aren't just in America, it's all over the world. At the end of the day, you're gonna pay, you're gonna like pass a note, you're gonna send a carrier pigeon. First of all, you had his number, and the next day you fucking sending letters. Girl, you're being downgraded in your life and you don't even realize it. You didn't even the text didn't go through, and now you got you out here writing scribbly ass letters.
Not only do they not care about her, but they actively think she's going to hell and is an abomination.
Sitting up there breathing and snorting and skeeting and scotting and cackling and talking about I got his number. You don't got his number, girl.
I don't have anything to add.
Man, this Falcon lost his goddamn mind. Mayhem ensued. That motherfucker fluttered like this and flew off my arm. And at first everybody was clapping, yeah. And that nigga dove down 240 miles an hour. Killed a bitch in the third row. And it was a transgender bitch. When it hit her, her dick popped out. Everybody screamed.
Why are straight men always talking about trans people?
I think this is the third special where there's trans jokes. He did an interview recently where he was saying that he didn't like the way that the GOP was weaponizing his transgender jokes. Like, oh, I wasn't doing the same thing. You don't get to decide that. I don't think it's impossible to do comedy about trans people, but maybe you shouldn't be the one to make the jokes. And maybe if you're gonna make them, they should at least be funny. Cause like, that's the biggest problem. You're talking about, oh, it's comedy. It's not. It's not.
Where was the comedy? Meg Thee Stallion is having the rough year. Is she? Is she really having a rough year?
She's just so famous and such a star that everything that happens in her life is news. Like, she actually is.
Well, it's really
one of our
boring
biggest
stuff.
I know, it really is
care.
not that deep. She fell, okay, but she was rushed to the hospital. Bitch, that was actually we got baited by the clickbait.
It's nice that you had insurance to get rushed to the hospital. If I fall, they're gonna Uber me.
If that.
What's his name? Kristen, Crispy.
Cream.
Clay. Clay. What's his name?
Clay Thompson.
Not for me, anyways. He looked boring, anyways. Meg, maybe not him. Maybe somebody we don't know.
Because what it sounds like to me, is that he maybe confessed about the cheating and said, "Oh, I don't know if I can be monogamous." And you know, if this is the case, I hope it is. Props to him for saying that. Props to her for standing on like, I don't want non-monogamy. You know what I mean? Like, the cheating part, I think it's hard. It is hard for some people, a lot of people, more people than admit, to not cheat. You know what I mean? It's not just like an automatic, oh, I love you, I care about you. Like, especially in certain situations, I'm like comparing what is probably he's got going through in the NBA. And everybody out here probably throwing the at him like confetti.
I know that's one thing I would be doing if I was walking through that locker room.
And so,
like, hey, everybody.
Switching around that tight, whack ass.
It
It's
ain't
a
raggedy,
sugared ass.
but it ain't
It's a
raggedy.
sugared ass.
Sugar. My ass is sugared, not raggedy.
Maybe it is raggedy. I guess it is. I ain't doing none of that.
What do you got for Kev on stage and Darren Fleet?
I feel like all sex before marriage is already sinful.
Right,
So whether
it's a
I'm
sin.
sleeping with a nigga or a woman, if I'm not married to either one, I can do what I want, right?
Do you want to talk about how like there's no greater sin, but
And that's exactly what it is. So
Good.
I'm not going to be condemned no more than my homeboy is for knocking off 10 bitches.
right, or the
But-
pastor for sleeping with
With more boys.
Oh, you
or whatever, you know. Whatever.
I won't be any more condemned than the pastor sleeping with little boys.
And that is the end of the clip for me. For me, honey, you can't you have so much going on in your life that the therapist at BetterHelp, she's She's not making enough money for all this. Homophobia is deeply rooted inside your bones and your marrow. Get your marrow looked at. You're one of the gayest things I've ever seen on TV. This is one of the gayest things I've ever seen since the pandemic. I followed this person religiously, not no more.
Really, religiously. You know, I did go to one of his shows.
It's funny. He's a funny person. I don't go to shows. I don't pay for that.
What he
And I'm never
doesn't
gonna pay
know
for
is that for his straight audience members, part of the punchline is that he's gay.
That is the thing, right? They love an oxymoron idiot bitch. That's what it is, right? You know what? You and Caitlyn Jenner would be great influencers for Virgin Cruise Bon Voyage Forever type of special where the boat goes and never comes back. You don't support gay marriage. You don't support this. You don't support that. But be the gayest thing on the internet. You say this, that's the inch that people need to go to a mile, right? You say, oh, trans people are weird. That's the inch that someone needs to be like, I need to harm them, right? You're the same as Nicki Minaj. You don't know your audience. And thank God I have hair because I can say that I would wear a hat. I love all the cast members. I think that the cinematography is great. Sydney Sweeney, God, you're an idiot. Even like the way it's filmed, it's like, oh, okay. They're filming this to depict a person that's really like a terrible person.
I don't know if she's a terrible person. She's just a bimbo. She's been a bimbo since season 1. Season 1 was a much more poignant, I think, story that honestly portrayed addiction while also being entertaining and about like high schoolers that kind of gave us all a nostalgia to some extent. But season 3, I feel like the criticism is about this sort of like bimbofication of Sydney Sweeney and like how it's portraying women in a bad light. And I don't know who this show is for anymore. It's lost its plot. It's deranged. And I'm like, girl, this is all regular exploring the fetishes, you know, the diaper stuff, you know, that people are actually into. And it is still, I think, a commentary on what's going on in our society. Like, whether you like it or not, says a lot about, you know, how you feel about women, how you feel about sex work.
Not only sex work, but like just like work in general. Her friend was like, what's it? I'm new to the show. Dark hair. Maddie's like whole like working and trying to get into the industry, being undercut, being like.
The girls hated it. They were like, no one has ever gotten a job like this. I'm like, okay, girl, let it be a show. Fuck. Not everything has to be perfect. That's my other thing. Y'all have a lot to say about things that you cannot produce or make yourself. Like,
and you won't even fundraise for the girls that are trying to do it.
It's one thing to say that you don't like it, but it's another thing to not actually have a critique. Okay, despite the backlash, they had 20 million viewers at the premiere, which is a 68% increase in global viewers compared to season 2.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you?
People also love drama, girl.
Drama sells.
It also tells you that sometimes what you're reading online isn't what people are actually doing.
Yeah, no.
I wanted to boycott Sydney Sweeney, but I couldn't. I'm weak. There, I said it. Another
quick question. Are you going to the Bumps and Bruises tour? Are you going to the Bumps and Bruises tour?
Why would it be the Bumps and Bruises tour?
Bumps and Bruises tour. Chris Brown, Usher. Send me an Usher song right now. Name 5 Usher songs. Name 5 Usher songs. Gun pointed to your head.
Confessions, Let It Burn, Superstar, Confessions Part 2, Bad Girl.
Name 5 Chris Brown songs. Gun pointed to your head.
Run It. Yo. Heartbreak on a Full Moon. Beautiful.
Look that one up.
Beautiful.
Pause. Look that one up. She lied about that one.
Beautiful People and Goodbye is a Christmas. There's never a right time to say goodbye.
We missed an opportunity to say goodbye to one of our favorite characters, this Cheeto Man. How y'all keep missing? Listen, and this is what I want to talk about. Y'all be out here voting for any old body, right? Any old body. You voted for a man that's never been in the military. And then he picks a whole war with people that were waiting for it. They had to smoke in a can or two. And they're like, oh my God, he's sending people to war. You vote for a man that has to stage assassinations.
You saw how they ran JD Vance out the room? I hate that
You saw they ran JD Vance out of the room, but Trump was over there. They were like, are y'all going to get him or not? It was almost like they had him like this.
They had him plugged in.
They were like, oh. They're like, oh. Uh-oh.
No, leave him there.
Uh-oh. He left about 40 seconds later. They were like, fuck. We got to carry this bitch out. Fine.
They had him sedated, honey.
JD Vance was like, he's like, I got makeup on.
What kind of reality are we living in if
It's not
when
reality.
someone tries to shoot the president at the White House correspondent dinner and we all instinctively think that it's a hoax? If nothing else, you can almost guarantee that part of the game is to just keep us confused about what's
that's a
real
misfire
and what's
because
not.
no one knows it's real anymore. And it's like, okay, well, you've like made people question everything. Erica Kirk left in tears, but honestly, Erica, okay, my man thought it was weird that I said this. Erica, I hate you so much, but I want to say this about you. Whatever self-hating righteous gay that's doing your wig, it works. It works.
Wow, I think that is the first wig approval I have ever heard from you.
Toot it up so you can boot it up and get scooted up, zooted up, pooted up, fluted up, booted up.
Did Beyonce tease Act 3?
You got your payment plan ready?
I'm not advertising these people no more.
Tell Beyonce to get you tickets. Tell Beyonce in the camera.
Beyonce, please send us tickets. Oh my God.
It's me, myself, and I. And if I don't get tickets, I'm going to be heated.
Heated.
So all these other girls who asked you, they got to move out the way.
I'm with my girls from me on the streets.
And we will be there at the concert in formation.
Like we were before.
So this week, the question is, I'm meeting somebody for the first time online, and I have an hour. Any advice? So if you're hosting and your hookup will be there in an hour.
So definitely don't offer him any water. That's getting off task right away.
We're getting into semantics. There's an hour. You're hosting. What's the advice?
So your advice is you're an hour out from getting your fucking guts ran through. Meet them outside. Don't let anyone inside your house before you actually feel their vibe out. And when I mean feel their vibe out, smell their breath, feel out their aura, look at their shoes, fingernails count too. What kind of dirt you been digging in?
If you want to go an extra step, you can give them an address to a building that you can see from your window and get a good look at them walking.
And get yourself some good binoculars from the MRI.
And then have them come across the street.
Because I'm going to let you walk I need to see you walk for 45 seconds or something, honey, because I need to see if you doing too much before you come to my house.
What your advice is for him?
Clean your apartment. I would say relax, smoke a joint, have a good time. Like make sure you're setting yourself up to have a good time. And make sure your friends know that if you don't reach out afterwards, to call the police.
Is that not part of the thrill though, that you could get snatched up?
Trey.
No.
It's time for Marry, Fuck, Kill. Marry, Fuck, Kill. The man you denied water. The man that denied you Chinese food, Chrissy Noam's husband. You have 30 seconds.
Wow, this is sad, but kill Christy Noam's husband. Sorry to that man. Fuck the man who tried to take some of my Chinese food for one
His
order.
Chinese food, yes.
Who tried to take my get one. And marry the man who I denied water because he does not exist.
Okay, so she didn't, okay. Everybody, she didn't deny a man water at her house. This is all fabrications.
Who would deny a person water? Like, that's not what I said.
That's the end of our show.
I thought you wanted to talk to him about something.
Y'all with these interventions.
Oh my God, you're
Y'all not
so
tired of being
right.
the police? You police ass bitches always got something to say. You know what? We need to have a town hall. You want to have a State of the Union?
What was
God
said
damn.
to me? What was said to me, Trey?
Now what?
I was outside this weekend doing my Friday or Thursday correspondence at the Rocky Horror Show. After I already met Luke Evans, honestly, honey, he was gorgeous, stalling. It was stalling. Trey looks at me after I do that 7-minute long interview, and he goes, "Do you want to take off that jacket?"
I asked what you have on under the jacket.
It was implying that, do I want to take it off? That's a step ahead, right? And I look at him and I go, I have on a little shirt underneath. It's a little black shirt, but I don't like it. He was like, it can't be worse than what you have on top of it. So,
girl, there is no way. Okay, maybe that's what you heard. That may be what you heard, but that is not what was said.
So I proceeded to take off the jacket. And he looks at me and he goes, "You were right. It's okay." And I go, "Well, Trey, producer." And he's like, I was looking for something a little more classy. And I turn around and I point to a woman in a fucking silver head sculpture and makeup. I went home to my man. I told him, Trey, I need to get new clothes. And Trey's tired of this poor behavior. Should have been set with my hand-me-down raggedy clothes. Raggedy. And Danilo quickly reminded me that the outfit that I wore on the red carpet
Where's this going?
was the one that you wore to a ball. And what did you have at said ball? Show executive realness. She had a clipboard in the jacket that I owned. So,
presuming classiness.
The classiness was there.
Wow. I've learned something.
What
You
is
like
it?
having the last word.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm a fucking goober.
Have it.
And that's all we have for you. I hope that you're driving safe, you're commuting safe, and you're watching our show and having a good time.
Oh my God. We didn't tell them to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thanks for watching Just Press Play with Ell
and Trey.
And a big thank you to our producer, our in-house audio, sound, visual person, idealist, Mr. Danilo Paz, my man, my baby.
Danilo.